Hey y'all, this is Dirks Bentley, and you're watching Pat and AJ TV.
Yeah, you got to sign here. They said you have to initial there.
That's a lot of signatures.
And oh, hey, you guys are here.
Oh my gosh, this just became like
Hold
the
on.
beginning of that Bing Crosby, David
Bowie
video.
yeah.
That was so fake.
People have asked us, how come you want to do a Pat and AJ reality TV show? It's because they make us fake ridiculous things just like
Made me
that.
so
We went,
bad at it. I couldn't.
hey, welcome back, Pat and AJ TV. It's Tuesday morning or afternoon, whenever you're watching this. We don't know. Thanks so much for stopping by the YouTube channel. We're signing some things over
We
there.
were signing some things.
And speaking of signing things, signatures. AJ's upset about them.
What? Okay, is this just us? Because I know yours is like this too. When did our signatures get so bad? Like, my signature is like 3 or 4 letters at this
Your
point.
signature. I think you're just lazy. Lazy, or, I mean, yours is bad.
It's
yours is literally.
I should just be like Louis C.K. and be like AJ C.K. because that's pretty much the only letters.
I don't know what's going on.
They're not
with
even
yours.
recognizable.
I'm not gonna lie, and this is just gonna feed everyone who hates me is gonna love this comment because they're gonna say I knew it. Since I was like 11, I've been practicing my signature. Not because I knew I would ever do anything that would warrant me having to have a big fancy signature.
So, don't call it a signature, call it an autograph.
And I still don't work in an industry where people actually want a autograph. But I've been like literally perfecting my signature since I was about 12.
Yeah, but you know what? I think everybody's done that at some point. Remember how we used to like doodle on the backs of our notebooks during class in high school?
That was a girl thing. No, guys didn't.
Really? I just
Yeah.
sat there the whole time
No.
and drew pictures and wrote my name and made like block letters and cartoons.
Some of us were paying attention in class.
Not me. I'm sorry.
You know, I also think a quick one on that. I think it's because people don't write anymore.
That's a really good
Think
point.
about it though. You type, you tab. I mean, how many people actually sign their name or anything?
It freaks me out
lot.
when somebody tells me like to write something down, like a lot.
What'd you forget?
I'm just like, do I do cursive? Do I do regular? I don't know which one is better because I never write
Get out of here.
anymore.
We're gonna talk about cursive tomorrow. Watch our Facebook page for that.
So yeah, speaking of our Facebook page, we were talking about chilled soup today.
Yeah,
Possibly the weirdest thing
no,
we've
very
ever
weird.
talked about.
Because I've noticed this phenomenon of chilled soup. Now, it started when we went on a cruise back in December, January with the family. And, you know, you go to dinner every night. It's a big deal on a cruise ship. And I noticed that they always offered a chilled soup. And the first night your mom had ordered it, totally didn't know it was chilled.
Oh, I didn't know it was chilled either. I had no idea.
Did you order it too?
Yeah, I had never heard
Okay.
of that before this.
So, and like they both get them, and I swear
We're just like,
they think like the chef forgot to heat it up, that they just set it out cold.
well, I've never heard of it before. It was so weird. So I just didn't know what to do with it. I'm like, why would you have soup chilled? Like, it really is just disgusting to me. I don't know.
AJ tried to fit in, but her mom was like, excuse me, sir, what is wrong with
My
it?
mom was like, so like,
was
this is
great.
not happening.
Yes. So, you know, so that happened, and then we were away in Nisswa, Minnesota over the weekend, and we had a nice dinner, and at the dinner, one of the soup offerings was a chilled soup.
And not only that, it was like chilled berry soup, which I'm like, isn't that like just essentially fruit water? You know
A
what I
little
mean?
bit,
I
right,
was like,
yeah.
that's not even like, I don't get it.
So I wanted to know what you guys thought about chilled soup, who's heard of the phenomenon, who's into the phenomenon, and who people out there maybe...
I'm so old school. Like,
Okay.
I need my soup
All right.
hot, so I
Good.
just don't get this. Tell me about it. I don't get
All
it.
right, so we got Becky. Becky said, if I wanted cold soup, I'd eat melting ice cream.
Exactly.
Which is kind of true.
You
And
could just order ice cream and be like, heat it up for a few seconds.
melted ice cream is kind of good. All right, Matt says a nice cold corn chowder is swell. I think it depends on the ingredients.
Really?
A cold corn, like, and I like a corn chowder.
Just doesn't seem like it should be cold though.
Yeah, Dawn says gross soup should be hot.
Old school.
Beth says my dad used to make some. I'll spell it out for you. VICHYSSOISE.
I'm sure we
No
can't
clue.
pronounce that, so forget it.
But she says it's a cold potato soup. It's velvety and creamy and amazing with some chives on top. I highly recommend it.
Can't it just be a little warm? What does cold soup taste
It's
like
cold.
warmed up? Does it even taste good?
Here's another one. Rebecca says she's a fan of chilled cucumber soup. She said it's good, perfect summer soup, which is funny because I remember, I don't know about you guys, but I grew up with my mom and my grandma. Grandma would not turn on the stove in the summer.
Ever.
ever.
It never happened.
How many times did you hear like, it's too hot to turn on the oven?
I remember,
Ah.
I remember growing up, like, we'd have the chilled cucumber stuff in the summer, but I never knew it was considered a soup.
It's a soup.
I never ate it.
I just
didn't
remember,
get what it was.
yeah, that never happened in my household. So I'm like, all right, maybe for summer you want a soup, but you don't want to eat
can
at the
see
house.
that.
And Peggy says, when I think soup, I think hot soup on a cold day. Warms the heart and soul. Cold soup doesn't sound good at all.
By the way, try drinking soup or eating soup this time of summer. It's weird almost.
Yeah, no,
like,
it is.
You want it so bad, but then you have it and you're like, this just doesn't work.
But I do think, I will admit, when I think a nice hearty bowl of soup, I think winter, dead of winter, fall at the very least.
I just don't know. The berry soup threw me. It really did. I'm like, so drink a smoothie.
Hey, speaking of, by the way, it's just for AJ. I just realized I said the fall, and I said cold, and I think football, and by the way, football kicks off in less than a month. All right, go ahead.
For real?
That's right, baby. It's coming. It's coming.
I was at Target today. They had the boots out. I mean, sandals. I was looking for a pair of sandals.
Like you mean like the fake Uggs and stuff like that?
Like winter boots. Not
Winter
fake
boots.
Uggs yet, but we're getting into
Winter
the fall
boots.
leather boots thing.
Yeah.
Sandals are like past clearance now.
Yeah.
They're like slim pickings, you
Go
know, when
cash
there's like
in.
a few random pairs. I couldn't find any, like it was hard.
So can I go find like clearance tank tops now?
Yeah, probably.
Right on.
Yeah, this is the time. Just but don't think about
going.
fall yet. Not yet.
All right. Hey, have yourselves a great day. Watch our Facebook page because I think we're going to go ahead and ask folks some more things for tomorrow's Wednesday Hump Day show. Perhaps we'll ask about your signature and who actually signs legibly.
Or maybe
Okay?
like me with like 3 letters.
All right. We got to go. Subscribe to the YouTube channel while you're here. Talk to you tomorrow.
Peace out.